Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one-day turnaround rival series, round 2 here at Kansas Speedway as the pace car pulls off, about to get the green flag as they come to the restart zone. Vic Bloom will lead them to the green as green flag is in the air here at Kansas. Down the straightaway they go into turns number 1 and 2. Vic Bloom going to edge out with the lead as they're fanning out behind him a little bit. Here Grindle still all over the rear bumper. He's looking to the inside now, side by side for the lead as they go down the back straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. Or 3 and 4, excuse me. Off of 4 they come, 99 Vic Bloom gets into the wall a little bit right there. He's going to have to run off still. He'll clear him and take the lead in lead lap number 1. Looks like we got a battle heating up for third right here. Oh, he's into the wall. One car around, then it's Dylan Alt. Dylan Alt goes around. Caution out on the speedway. Looks like 5 has to check up, get not in the 2. Dylan Alt has nowhere to go. Just spins it. They'll bring out the first yellow of the day here at Kansas Speedway. We are back here at the Kansas Motor Speedway. Vic Bloom will lead him back to the green with Harry Grindle second, Liam Sheen third, Cam Caldwell fourth, fifth Christian Pacheco sixth, Dane Cruz seventh, Dylan Alt eighth, Wyatt Ritter ninth, Caden Atkins. As your running order as of right now. Vic Bloom leading every lap of the race so far. Early yellow, lap number 2. As pace car pulls off down pit road. To the restart zone they come. They're stacking up. Green flag back in the air. Vic Bloom with a great jump on the field as they go down into turns number 1 and 2. Meanwhile, battle for second side by side. Looks like he's going to clear him. Here comes Grindle. He's going to have a run, it looks like. Not going to do anything with it. Here comes the 21 of Liam Sheen, though, making his debut. Huge gaggle of cars right here battling it out for second. As they go down into turns number 1 and 2. Once again, oh, contact between Alt and Pacheco. Pacheco gets into the wall. No yellow out on the speedway. Meanwhile, second, Cam Caldwell running a beautiful paint scheme on that number 5 machine this weekend. Having a solid day so far, running second. Vic Bloom extending that lead to 7/10 of a second now. So far as it looks like they are all single filing it out besides on the back right here. Something must have happened to Eric Grindle. He's off pace a little bit. Might have gotten to the wall off of 4 maybe. Here Grindle will fall back to the 8th spot. Meanwhile, Dane Cruz having a solid day, running currently 6th place out of the 9 cars in that Ford Mustang. Here comes Caden Atkins, though. He has a run on the 46. You go through turns number 1 and 2 right here. Atkins right on the wall. I don't think he could have gotten any closer as he almost hits it off of 2 right there. Might have hit it, actually. On board with Caden Atkins right now. You see single filed out right now. Not a lot of action going on. Meanwhile, back out front, Vic Bloom extending that lead now to 1.5 seconds over Cam Caldwell. Wyatt Ritter second, or fourth, excuse me. Third. Can't speak today. Dylan Alt sitting in the fourth spot. Had a little contact earlier on, had a spin earlier in the race. See some of the damage right there. He's got a good amount of nose damage, some splitter damage with that as well. Might be affecting him right here. Go on board with Dylan Alt right here. Oh, looks like the 5. Caldwell got into the wall a little bit right there. That'll allow Dylan Alt to close in and touch on him, but he still has a run off as he pulls away from Alt. Dylan Alt now moving down to that bottom groove. He's going down pit road early. Maybe problems for that number 42 machine. Meanwhile, back out front again. Vic Bloom extending that lead even bigger. Pulling away from the field. He's had a dominant race so far, leading every single lap. Definitely has the fastest car out on the racetrack right now. He goes down into 1 and 2. Vic Bloom still extending that lead. Pulling away from the rest of the field. Oh, he might have got in the wall a little bit right there. I think he did. Vic Bloom stats started first, currently still up front, leading 15 laps now. His fastest lap is a 30.331. Only 0.2 off of that right now. Stage will end on lap 25 out of the 74. Wyatt Ritter now up to second. Something might have happened to Cam Caldwell. Oh, Grindle got really loose off the corner right there. Might have had some help from Caden Atkins. As they're side by side for that fourth position. Caden Atkins most likely will have the advantage right here and get it done. Indeed he will. He clears Harry Grindle for the fourth spot. Now here comes the 46 of Dane Cruz. He wants that fifth spot now. He wants some part of this action. Looks like he's not gonna be able to get there in time. Oh, yellow flag out on the speedway. Oh, it's for Liam Sheen. Got into the wall off of 4. Went in the grass. Lots of damage on that number 21 machine.
We start out by saying our corporate office doesn't answer to anyone. In Detroit, we buy smart so you can save money. We offer fast and friendly service and the best deal, bottom line. One of our guys wears mismatched socks because he's colorblind. But with over 500 vehicles to choose from, most people don't notice anyway. For all your vehicle needs in 2016, we are where you ought to be. Shop now and get pre-qualified at rbcarcompany.com.
As we are back here at the Kansas Speedway, Wyatt Ritter will lead him back to the green with Vic Bloom on the outside of him. Behind them will be Harry Grindle and Caden Atkins. Then will be Christian Pacheco, then Liam Sheen, Dane Cruz, Cam Caldwell, and then Dylan Alt. Dylan Alt got the lucky dog. He'll be getting he got his lap back. He's already back up with the field. go. Pace car pulls off of pit road, come to the restart zone. 3 laps to go in stage number 1. Green flag back in the air. Huge jump for the number 56 of Wyatt Ritter. Wyatt Ritter gone from the field. To go down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, battling out for second, side by side for position. Vic Bloom, Harry Grindle. Vic Bloom's going to get the advantage as Grindle will slide up in front of Kane Natkin's going to block for position. 2 laps to go in stage number 1. Down the backstretch they go, battle for third again. Starting to heat up. Kane Natkins, Harry Grindle. Looks like Grindle's just able to stay in that gas a little longer than Atkins. Meanwhile, back out front, white flag for the stage right here. Vic Bloom closing in on your race leader, Wyatt Ritter. Now down to half a second. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Off a 4-lay come. Wyatt Ritter is going to win stage number 1 here at Kansas. Might be still going green. Looks like we are indeed staying green. Vic Bloom still closing in on race leader. Now down to 0.2 of a second. Stage of action might have already ended earlier on, without me knowing. We go now side by side for the race lead right here. As they go down and through turns number 1 and 2. Wyatt Ritter running on top, Vic Bloom on the bottom. Ritter might clear him, and yes he does, as they go down the back straightaway. Oh, Ritter into the wall. He's sideways. He saves it. That'll give the lead back to Vic Bloom, but out of nowhere, here comes Dylan Alt. Alt's going to go for second. He'll get it. He'll slide up in front of the 56 machine as a 56 of Ritter had a run right there. Not able to go through with it. Dylan Alt now up to the second spot. Oh, Alt into the wall a little bit. Same with Liam Sheen. Wyatt Ritter is still hanging in there as he's going to dive bomb it down to the inside for the second spot. Oh, contact. Alt with a beautiful save right there off of 4. Vic Bloom is seeing in this mirror. This is what he wants to see as Alt's getting into the wall again. He wants to see all these guys battling it out hard for position so he can extend his lead even bigger than what it is. Now Alt's starting to pull away from the pack as well. He's going to try to go hunt down Vic Bloom. Wyatt Ritter's still running third, but here comes Harry Grindle. He's coming up. He might challenge for that third spot right there. Looks like they're just going to stay single file for now. Meanwhile, back in 9th, battling with Cam Caldwell. Side by side now for position. Cam looks like he's going to give it to Dane Cruz right there. Not a whole lot of action happening right now. There was some earlier on a few laps ago. Dylan Alt gets loose off the corner right there. Another save by that number 42 machine. As we're getting closer to halfway through this race. Everybody's starting to single file out. Liam Sheen just got on the wall a little bit right there. That number 21 machine. And yellow flag out on the speedway. I believe that is for the stage. As pace car pulls off here at the Kansas Speedway, Vic Bloom leading him back to the green flag as he gets the jump on the field. Green flag back in the air here at Kansas. Wyatt Ritter not too far behind him this time. He's hanging in there about a car length behind race leader. As they go down the back straightaway. Battle for second heating up right here between Dane Cruz and Cam Caldwell. Now here comes Christian Pacheco. All over the rear bumper of Caldwell. Excuse me. Go down the back straightaway. Vic Bloom pulling away with the race lead, it looks like, very slowly though. Dylan Alt has to make his way back up through the field, it looks like. No, Dylan Alt, 5 laps down. Dylan Alt might be out of this race. Maybe something happened to him. Tough break for Dylan Alt though. Had a solid car all day. As here comes Wyatt Ritter. He's still hunting down race leader Vic Bloom. He's definitely there. Bringing Cam Caldwell with him as well. They're coming off of turns number 4. Lap 42 put in the books, working on 43 now. Wyatt Ritter looks like he's able to get close, but not able to make anything happen. Everybody seems to be single filed out right now. Vic Bloom dominating this race, he's been leading 35 laps out of the 44. Having a really solid day so far. Meanwhile, in 6th place, Kane Atkins, he's running all by himself right now. Not having the day he's been wanting lately. He has a solid car, just can't get anything done with it. But we'll see what will happen later on. Still, we're already past halfway of the through the race. I think there's still a lot of time for him to get back up front. Fifth place, Dane Cruz. He's been pretty quiet all day long, showing some speed earlier on in the race. Sitting currently in the 5th spot. He's been up there. He's been up and back and forth through the field today as he gets in the wall right there. Meanwhile, in 4th spot now, Christian Pacheco. He's been quiet earlier on in the race, stepping it up just past halfway. He's still in that top 4 spot, trying to work on the number 5 at Cam Caldwell. Or Caldwell, excuse me. 3rd spot, Cam Caldwell. He's been having a great car. Rough start earlier on in the race, having a little contact, but running solid right now in the 3rd spot. As Pacheco has a run on him now. Not going to do anything with it, just staying in line. Meanwhile, 2nd spot, Wyatt Ritter's led some laps earlier on. Later in stage 2 as well. Finds himself in the 2nd spot. About 5/10 back off of race leader Vic Bloom. Vic Bloom been dominating this race now. It's still up front in the race lead. Definitely is the fastest car out on the racetrack. I think he's going to get it done tonight. Or today, excuse me. Dylan Alt was having a solid day going on for him. Something must have happened with him. Out of the race from what I know. Definitely not what he wants. McBoom coming off of turns number 4. Down through the tri-oval. Lap 49 in the books. Not much to talk about in this race. Some actions happened earlier on. A lot of 3 wide we saw on the restarts. I think if we get a late race yellow, this is going to be pretty exciting. We go down the back straight away. Vic Bloom now about almost a 1 second lead over Wyatt Ritter. He's got 2 seconds on Christian Pacheco. Cam Caldwell still right behind that number 98 machine. Trying to hunt him down, it looks like. Maybe get a top 3. As he gets into the wall a little bit right there. Definitely not helping him when he does that. Meanwhile, back out front, Vic Bloom still has that 1 second lead over Wyatt Ritter. He's been dominating here at the Kansas Speedway. Well, this is FRN, and we'll be right back after this.
Of course we're bringing it back. Have you seen any of the cars that are on the road today?
Cash for Trash will not be seen in theaters, but at R&B Car Company's 3 convenient Cash for Trash locations.
500 cars to choose from, the house of bombs for the kids, or playful adults, snacks and beverages, spin to win, no runarounds, quick delivery, and $2,500 minimum for the trade-in.
It's not going to be a problem. I'm on my way. Can you not get it through your head? It's not a weapon. It's a sale.
$2,500 for my trade?
Absolutely.
We are back here at the Kansas Speedway. Huge problems for the number 70 of Harry Grindle. Let's go see what happened. Looks like he's going through turns number 1 and 2 perfectly fine right here. Just gets loose, hit into the wall. Oh, it's going to be a hard hit into the inside wall. Blows the motor. Tough break for him. Get another replay of this. Just gets loose off the corner. Wow, hit that wall a ton. Really bad spot too. Go on board with him. Just see him getting loose on the wheel, trying to correct it. Out of the gas. Really hard hit right there. I'm glad he's okay for sure. You're back here at the Kansas Speedway. Christian Pacheco will lead him back to the green with Cam Caldwell to the outside of him. Vic Bloom, strong competitor right there behind the number 98 machine. So here they come to the restart zone. Pace car dives off. Green flag back in the air. Pacheco with a great jump as Caldwell is going to slide down in front of Bloom. 17 laps goes. They go down through turns number 1 and 2. Bloom looking underneath Cam for that second spot. Not quite there. He was almost there for a second. He's got to run down the back straight. Cam not going to block. He's going to let him go. Run that top line. Get the advantage off of 4 right here. Looks like Bloom's going to pull a slide job. Contact made for that second spot. Caldwell into the wall. Tough break for that number 5 machine. Vic Bloom just getting into him a little bit right there. Meanwhile, oh, here comes the 21. That is Liam Sheen. Liam Sheen and that number 21 machine working that top on Vic Bloom, trying to find a way around him as they come off of 4. Almost gets into the wall right there. Meanwhile, back out front, Christian Pacheco likes what he's seeing in his mirrors. He has a 0.5 of a second lead, but now the 99, Vic Bloom, he clears Sheen. This could be big trouble for Pacheco. I mean, he does have that cleaner though, so he does have an advantage right there. Vic Bloom closing in pretty quick on race leader. Now down to 0.3 of a second. Battle for the third spot heating up between 3 drivers. Looks like Liam Sheen, Kane Atkins, and then 56 of Wyatt Ritter. As they go down through turns number 3 and 4. Liam Sheen seems to be having some connection issues right there. Now, battle starting to heat up front for the lead. Vic Bloom is there. About 2 car lengths separate 1 and 2 from each other as they come off of turns number 2 down the back straight. Looks like Atkins might have gotten the wall, but now 99 to the inside of Pacheco. Side by side for position. He's got to back out of it so he doesn't get into the 98. Pacheco holding off the 99. Bloom trying to find a way around him. Looks like some trouble out the back. Liam Sheen blocking Kane Atkins. He's got into the wall. Liam Sheen now has a huge run. Kane Atkins into the wall. Here comes Ritter. Meanwhile, back out front for the battle for the lead. Vic Bloom now back to the inside, side by side at the line. Oh, Bloom goes around. Oh, no. This is going to be bad. Thankfully, everyone avoids him. Not what Vic Bloom needed. Some hard racing right there. Let's go see what happened. They go down the tri-oval. Little contact right there. Vic Bloom comes up, gets into the 98, comes up the racetrack. Almost a very bad incident right there. Liam Sheen might have actually spun out too. Nope, kept it together. So we'll get an onboard with Vic Bloom. Here he goes down to the tri-oval. Just make some contact right there. Really lucky no one hit him. Wow, look at that. That could have been disaster for him and a lot of the other drivers too. We're back here at the Kansas Speedway. Two teammates on the front row right now. That is Christian Pacheco on the bottom. To the outside of him will be Wright Ritter. Behind them will be Kane Atkins. To the outside of Atkins will be Liam Sheen. His pace car pulls off. So he's set to take the green. Green flag back in the air. Six laps to go here at Kansas as they go down the through the trial window turns number 1 and 2. Side by side for that second spot. Atkins, he's on the bottom with Ritter on the top. Ritter's going to clear him off at turns number 2. Now down the back straight we go. Ritter now to the inside of the teammate of Pacheco. Side by side through turns number 3 and 4. Caution out on the speedway. Oh, here's the yellow. Liam Sheen got turned. See what happened right here. As I go through turns number 1 and 2. See the 21 blinking. Not really that great for him at all. Vic Bloom to the outside of him. Sheen goes up. Bloom into the wall. Sheen fortunately keeps it off that inside wall. That is what the yellow is for. As we're back here at the Kansas Speedway, Wright Ritter, Christian Pacheco will lead the field back to the green. Question is, are they going to help each other on the start to get the advantage on the field? Kane Atkins, Vic Bloom, 2nd and 3rd. Dane Cruz, Liam Sheen, 3rd and, or 5th and 6th. Caldwell's back there, 7th. Here we go. Pace car pulls off. 2 laps to go here at the Kansas Speedway. Green flag in the air. Wyatt Ritter with a great jump on Christian Pacheco as they go down through the tri-oval. Down through the short chute they go. Wyatt Ritter with the race lead. Meanwhile, battle for second. Kane Atkins and Christian Pacheco as they go down the back straightaway. 1.5 laps remain. Here comes Vic Bloom now to the inside of the number 2 of Atkins. Side by side for that 3rd position. That is about between Vic Bloom and Kane Atkins. Christian Pacheco is going to try to hold these two off for his teammate to win this race. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go here at Kansas. Meanwhile, back out front. He's had a decent day. Running top 3 all day long. Been very quiet though. As they go through turns number 3 and 4 for the final time. Off before they come. Wyatt Ritter is going to win here at Kansas. Christian Pacheco finishing 2nd. Kane Atkins 3rd. Vic Bloom 4th. Cam Cadwell 5th. Harry Grindle 6th. 7th Dane Cruz. 8th Liam Sheen. And rounding out the field of 9th Dylan Alt. Vic Bloom coming to congratulate Wyatt Ritter right here. Ritter putting on a fantastic show for the fans. He's going to go burn him down. Wyatt Ritter, let's look at his stats right here. Started 7th, finished 1st. One of the fastest laps of the race by far. 6 lead changes. Led 15 laps of this event. He had a really solid day going on for him. Was able to hang up in that top 3 and ended up in victory lane. As we got a dual burnout right here. Almost a triple. Oh, they're going to do a triple. Never seen this before. Gonna try it. Oh, the dual burnout's already failing. There they go. Cam Caldwell up there as well. Hey Wyatt.
Yeah.
Dude, congratulations, man.
I thank you.
All right, we're here with race winner Wyatt Ritter. How does it feel to come up in victory lane today?
Feels great. I mean, I hopped in here a little bit empty-handed, qualified bad. We didn't have much practice, but once we got out on the track, I knew I was fast. Passing cars left and right there at the start. Just trying to keep up with Vic, but Vic got caught up in some incidents. He had a really fast car. I think he would have won if he didn't get caught up in those. But I mean, it helped. Me and Christian were working together there on those restarts there, and it helps to pay off to have teammates up front with you.
You were pretty quiet earlier on in the race, and then out of nowhere, you came up and won it. I thought it was pretty cool. You had looks like the leader might have had some trouble on pit road as well.
Yeah. Well, I felt like I had a fast car. I was running second there a lot. I got a second and third in those stages. I just felt like I was having some issues there. I would have came out in front of the leader 2 restarts ago, but I ended up having a pit road speeding penalty there with I think it was like 15 to go. But luckily we had enough cautions and I got back from that.
All right, is there anyone you got to thank?
I'd like to thank Christian. He helped me a lot. I mean, he just ran good. He's a good teammate. And nothing really else.
All right, congratulations to you.
Thank you.